Hey, it's Mike from Realistic Sustainability. Yeah, no intro, no normal stuff. Today, we will have a short directly after this. This is like a realistic sustainability PSA. Recently, there was an event in my life that really wasn't in my life. It was in someone else's, but it really got me thinking. Sometimes I forget how hard the holiday season is for people. It has been for me in the past, and it has been for people around me before. But sometimes it takes special events that really make me reflect. And one of those events happened. A friend, acquaintance, I'm not sure what you call someone that you've known for a long time, but you don't necessarily talk to on a regular basis. Well, they've been going through a lot. They've been going through a ton. And this time of the year got to them. And it saddens me. It makes it hard. I say it makes it hard for me. It was 100 times harder for them. But it gets me thinking. This time of year can be really tough for people. And it can be for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes the holidays are those days that you think about loved ones and friends that, well, passed on. For me, it's my cousin Ken. I love him and I miss him. And it never fails. This time of the year, no matter what, I'm thinking about Ken. And a lot of people have a lot of loved ones, family, friends that have moved on. And sometimes Christmas or this Christmas season can really feel like a burden when they're gone. Sometimes the economic conditions result in not being able to do the things that you want to do for these holiday seasons. A lot of people look forward to this time of year to spread joy and to help others. But there are times when you can't. Maybe our normal capitalist system just kind of fails us occasionally during this time. That can create a lot of depression. That can make people feel inadequate. It causes problems with us. You can't simply buy the gifts that you want, and it's kind of the social convention. Another one, depression. It doesn't matter if it's from substance abuse addiction or vitamin D deficiency or a chemical imbalance. Depression is real and it can really, really affect people. It could be from divorces or other events in their lives. Depression can come from anything that we've already talked about thus far, and it's serious. We have to take it serious. This isn't a walk it off kind of moment. You have to actually really pay attention to these things, and it's important to do so. And that's why I'm talking today. Whatever it is, let me just say it's going to be okay. It is. It's going to be okay. It doesn't feel like it today. No matter what the event that is causing the problems or the depression, it will pass. Most of my life, my mother told me everything is temporary. I never really understood what that meant until later in life, but I think I've got it. That when things are good, cherish them. Why? Because they're temporary. I know it sounds a little pessimistic, but it's true. They're temporary. So really hold on to those good moments, cherish them, love them. Don't let them sneak by without your attention. Give them the attention they deserve. Let that memory be strong. But more importantly, when times are hard and times are bad, weather the storm because they're also temporary too. They will pass. And not that I'm going to sit here and give credit to all of my family for cool things they've said, but my father, he once told me, one of these days you'll just wake up and everything will be fine. He was trying to help me through some of my hard times, my dark times, times that I did not feel like everything was going to be okay. He told me, you don't know how you get there. You don't know what steps you took. One day you just wake up and it's okay. And he wasn't wrong. I have no idea how I've changed my life, but when I wake up, I'm happy. And there was a time when I never thought that would be true. I guess what I'm saying is, let's be sure that we're looking around. We're taking the time to pay attention to the friends and family, the ones that are out there struggling. Because as we're running around playing Christmas or any other holiday during this window, others can be struggling. We don't know what they're thinking. Take a moment. Tell people that they're appreciated. Let them know that if they were gone, they would be missed because that's the reality. Many people who are making decisions, like my friend, what they don't realize is that they enrich people's lives even when they don't actually speak to people. With social media and all these other ways to connect, they enrich other people's lives without even actually knowing. And so do you. So please keep that in mind. Even in your darkest moments, you're an inspiration to someone else. So you would be missed if you were gone. the world would not be better. And if you think that, you're wrong. I just wanted to take this moment to have a brief conversation because in sustainability, we talk about a lot of different things, from picking the right soaps to being in the right mindset. And this is part of that. Long-term healthy sustainability is these mental jumping jacks that we have to do to make sure that we can weather these storms. For those of you who are struggling and you don't have someone to talk to, you can text or dial 988 anywhere in the United States, and you will get someone to talk to. Because sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger. If you need a phone number, it's 1 800 273 8255. Remember, people would miss you. Don't be so rash. Take a breath. It's all going to be okay. Thanks for letting me voice my PSA. And for those of you who are struggling, I'm thinking about you. And now to the show.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, and welcome back to Realistic Sustainability Educational Shorts. Let me ask you a question. What is sustainability to you? You know, it's funny, I've been doing this now for so many years, and that's not a question I've asked enough. What is sustainability to you? It could be a lot of things. Some people are part of a group, and that group is real big into specific parts of sustainability. Maybe you do it, maybe you don't, but it's kind of an identity thing. A good example are the people who are, well, have done well enough to become either vegetarians or vegans, people who are managing their food intake much better than I am. Sometimes sustainability is based on that diet. They're doing good things to help either the environment or make a statement, whichever it may be, but it is a sustainability group, and that's usually their focus point. Some, don't get me wrong, have a much wider spread, but that's just an example of a group where sustainability to them might be diet based. Maybe you have a specific cause. Maybe it's saving trees or forest altogether, jungles, whatever it might be. Maybe you are one of those wonderful people defending our oceans and keeping the crap out of it. Well, sustainability to them could be primarily their expertise or the thing that they know most about or care most about, which is the oceans. Or last, there could be countless different ways that you interact in with sustainability. Some are purely political. Some people only have a standpoint on climate, not because they've learned anything, but because their team, usually political team, tells them to be pro or con, deny or believe about climate issues. There are countless different ways that people function within sustainability. What's yours? It would be really cool if you sent it to me or posted it at the bottom of this page. Post something that tells me what is your view of sustainability? What are your actions? What are the things that you find important? Me? I think a lot of people know most of mine. Now that I'm out of college, it seems that sustainability is becoming a much broader spectrum. I'm now becoming more of a spokesperson than I am an actionist, which I do like the action side, and I get to do it with kindness projects. But when it comes to sustainability, I do more talking than doing, which is kind of the opposite of the things I like to preach. So, guess what? This year, more focus on getting to do that stuff. But we do have to have some people out there talking about it and talking about it in a more broad way, not just household needs or energy needs, but kind of discussing sustainability in a sustainable thinking kind of manner. And that is becoming my role, talking to political groups or just being the voice on this show promoting sustainable actions. But that wasn't always it. In the very beginning in school, it was all about learning these little things. Now I have this broader knowledge and no specialty. But when I left college, I was the engineering guy who understood materials and understood life cycles and all this fun stuff. And I still find it to be fun. That's why you still have me talking about things like embodied energy. But that's what it was to me: embodied energy, reduction of waste. What I want to see is, do we all know what our role is right now? Some of us, our role is to continuously do better at home. Some of us have decided to step out into the community and start becoming that sustainable voice. Some even further. That's what I'd like to know. Before we get into this next year, let's plan a little. What is your role in sustainability? And what are the kinds of things you're looking forward to accomplishing next year? I hope that my interaction with these larger groups, talking to corporations and being able to talk to political groups, that they start thinking the same way all of you have been doing. They start looking at business in the same way we feel they should. That's my goal. My extra time, yeah, I still need to brick more plastics. Yep, I still need to continue to do research and understand what I'm talking about when I'm on this show, or to continue to improve my actions. But I'm now focused on that positive footprint. I'm hoping that I can start working with large organizations and they will start doing these things, because it's not just me. It's hundreds of people, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people. And I got warm fuzzies just thinking about it. But that's where we're at this year. What is sustainability to you? Like diets, any quick change or anything we're just noticing, it doesn't usually stay with us very long. Those are all temporary things. We want to change the culture. Sometimes we want to change our culture. Sometimes we want to help change others' culture. So, which are you? What are you doing this year? How are you going to manage it? Me, I'm going to do the little bit, big bit method on myself, continuously breaking 40 plus years of poor choices and continuously try to get better, make my mistakes, and continue to learn. But in the meantime, I'm going to be one of those people who preaches. And remember, if you become one of those people, we always do it in positivity and we always look for how it actually helps them, not solves a bigger problem. So if you ever have questions, send them over to the site, greeningyourlife.org. And yes, I still haven't caught up to all of the messages as of late, but I will. At some point here, I will get caught up, and I appreciate everybody's patience. But maybe, just maybe, this is the year that others start following you. I certainly hope so. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, every week, all we're trying to do is get a little bit better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not just for listening to the show, but all of your actions all year. We appreciate all of your guys' support.